Good afternoon. My name is Alex Shields. I am doing a presentation on guidelines for human AI interaction. So please bear with me because I got a minor cold. What is human AI interaction? Human AI interaction is the artificial intelligence that is inspired by the human intelligence, which was kind of made powerful by the human data. It is only useful how it positively affects the human experience. So throughout this presentation, I will be just covering general topics just to get more into human AI interactions. Two examples of human AI interactions are Google AI powered predictions, ride sharing apps like Uber and Lyft. The questions for that is how do they determine the price of your ride, and how do they minimize the wait time once you hail a car? How do these services optimally match you with other passengers to minimize detours? Um, we're gonna the first one we get started on is Google's AI powered predictions, which uses Google Maps or anything related and how it can analyze the speed of movement of traffic at any moment because of the vast amount of data that is being fed to the algorithms. The maps can reduce the commutes by just suggesting fastest routes to and from work or wherever that you basically need to be. The answer to those questions are ML. ML is machine learning, um, which which is the acquisition of knowledge or skill. The aim for ML is just to increase the chance and not the accuracy, but the success. Uber and Lyft uses ML to predict riders' demand to ensure that the surge pricing will no longer be necessary. Next, all right. Um, what this photo is showing is that these guidelines kind of synthesize more than 2 decades of thinking and research of how to make AI friendly. This is an example of how Microsoft ran them validation to make sure it is specific and observable and just easy to basically understand. The initially phase just says that you need to make sure and not make sure, I'm sorry, make clear what the system can do and make clear how well the system can do what it can do. Um, Basically, during interaction, they check time services based on the context, how they show contextually relevant information, and matching relevant social norms and mitigate social biases. And when wrong, they had to support the efficient invocation. They had to support the efficient dismissal, support official correction, scope services when they are in doubt, and how they just basically made clear why the system did what it did, basically. And the last one is basically going over overtime. They had went overtime because they need to remember the recent interactions that they did. They learned from the user's behavior. They updated and adapt cautiously, but then encourages their granular feedback from their peers. And to sum it up, just convey the consequences of the user actions, basically. Um, so this slide, I'll be talking about the guidelines for human AI interaction design. Um, Increasing availability and the accuracy of the AI stimulated the use of AI technologies that mainstream user facing application and services. And basically, some with opportunities that infuse valuable AI services and a wide range of products. Most integration of the AI services, such as prediction, recognition, and natural language understanding, bring multiple considerations to all four designers. For example, the interaction designer have to just grapple with the rates of failures and the success of the AI. And guidelines were developed and tested on products with graphical user interfaces. And the guidelines for the human AI interaction can extend beyond design into the realm of responsibility in the trustworthy AI. I'm sorry. There were a lot of opportunities to develop specific extensions and modifications for voice interaction and for specialized high stakes such as semi vehicles, basically. Um, this picture is showing graph and ideas in Excels that empowers users to understand your data through, high level visual summaries, trends, and patterns. So as you can see on this picture right here, it shows how, it's going from 100 in 2015 for the accessories to over 400 in 2017. How to meet user expectations for artificial intelligence. You need to know your limits, establish immediate value, build trust over time, respect social norms, and basically have personality. Examples of, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go back to the slide. I missed a couple of steps. The recommendations are to just not to pretend to be human, but be prescription and how to just convey the level of certainty and just be responsible when creating these artificial intelligence. Don't go overboard and push limits and make it, crash or go out of order. Next slide. Exa- examples of artificial intelligence: home, which are Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, and Snapchat. Facebook uses ML algorithms that mimic the structure of the human brain to just power facial recognition software. And to go back over it, I had talked about ML, which is, like I said, ML is I'm sorry, machine learning, which is the acquisition of knowledge or skill. Pinterest uses the computer vision. Instagram uses machine learning, and Snapchat uses machine learning, but Snapchat uses more of a 2015 acquisition of the luxury, basically. When you're doing online shopping, for example, I would say Amazon, you search for something, say a TV, you buy it, and later on, some other time you're on social media like Facebook, multiple recommendations of a different types of TV show up. So another example, I'm on Facebook, and previously that day, I was on Amazon looking for iPhone 11 phone cases, and I go on Facebook or Instagram or wherever social media I am, recommendations for those come up. So it uses ML to remember what I have previously searched up to encourage, just to probably encourage me to buy more. Probably that's what I think basically. Um, Next slide. Smart personal assistants, they have Alexa, Google Voice, Cortana, and Siri, and these devices have basically became the interface for the new generation. Um, Alexa, you can use her and ask her anything basically, and she have music and stuff. And she asks her just to ask her play any song or whatever you want to do. Set her alarm for tomorrow, or anything you want to do basically. Um, Google Voice, that helps when instead of searching for something manually, you can just say it, and it helps you a lot. It helps a lot. for Cortana, you use Cortana on a HP laptop, and you just say her name, and it's all the same thing, same for Siri, and you know that's how it works. Um, this photo shows a graph of how Mark Zuckerberg's Jarvis activate operates. I'm sorry. It has home systems, uh, user interfaces, and the AI system. Um, the home system is Preston, lights, thermostat, doors, Sonos, Spotify, cameras, toaster, t-shirt cannon. I'm sorry. And for the AI system, we have language processing, recognition, and face recognition. For user interface, we have Messenger by iOS, voice app, and the door camera. Just to wrap it up and to summarize this PowerPoint, lots of industries and hobbies have habitual interactions with AI far beyond what I discussed. For example, casual chess players regularly use AI powered chess engines just to analyze what their game and practice tactics, and bloggers often just use mailing list services that use ML that optimize reader engagement and open rates. And to go over what ML is again, ML is just machine learning, the acquisition of knowledge and skill. The abstract for this is advances in artificial intelligence. AI frame out of opportunities and challenges for user interfaces design. Principles for human AI interaction have been discussed in the human computer interaction community for over 2 decades, but more study and innovation are needed in light of advances in AI and the growing uses of AI technology in human facing applications. Um, that is the end of my slide. These are my works cited pages, and thank you for watching my slide. Thank you.